Hey, happy Monday, you guys. I am working at the outside office. The shop is closed today, so I like to work outside here, get a great view, and, just get a people watch from the library and stuff. Here's my view, right? So it's a nice view. Getting caught up on my admin, doing FOC, so there's some great stuff coming up on FOC. But over the weekend, we're starting to hear about the Danny Rand, the Iron Fist 50th anniversary special. You would think that Marvel had learned their lessons on the QR code thing with the FUBAR they did on the X-Men, and they said that they wouldn't do it again. So apparently we can't believe Marvel publicity, because, and there's some spoilers here, if you're an Iron Fist fan and you have not read the 50th anniversary special yet. Danny Rand dies in this issue. The immortal Iron Fist. But crammed in between two advertising pages, there is one page that has a QR code. And the QR code takes you to a one-page ending that alludes to Danny Rand is not completely dead. It's a skeletal hand that comes reaching out of the grave. But if you don't have a digital device, you're not going to know that. So there's a couple of problems there. One, I think it takes you out of the story completely. You've got to put down your book. I'm a tactile reader. I don't like doing digital stuff. Just not my thing. Even when I'm flying, I will bring a graphic novel instead of loading up digital stuff. That's just me, though. I like tactile reading. But it takes you out of the story. You got to put the book down, get your phone, scan it, just to get that one page. And if you do buy comic books for more than collecting, let's say you're investing, and this is something that they're going to continue to do. Maybe the next QR code is going to be the first appearance of a new important character, and a lot of us buy comic books as an investment, and that wouldn't actually be in the book. You see what I'm getting at? So key issues without 100% of the content being in them is going to be a problem if they continue to do this. I don't think they will, though. They're getting a lot of pushback on this. They got it after the X-Men came out, said they wouldn't do it again. Don't know if this was already in the pipeline and there was no way for them to get out of it. The book's already at the printer, whatever. But I think that we're going to see more of this if we don't speak with our wallets. And I know me as a retailer, I won't order any more of this kind of stuff. If there's a QR code involved in the story at all, not giving them $1. I would even refer the customers somewhere else for that book. I mean, that's the line in the sand, I think. If they start messing with the print books like this and trying to get everybody to migrate over to digital, which they've tried. They've been trying this for years, and we always hear the cries that digital is going to kill the comic book industry. No, the comic book industry is going to kill the comic book industry. Horrible, shitty editors are going to kill the comic book industry. That's the problem. The top-down messaging that they're cramming down everybody's throats, even though their almost entire customer base is telling them, this is not what we want. Could you sell us what we want, please? Then we'll probably see some numbers come back up for everybody. But anyways, I just wanted to pop on here and give my 2 cents about that. I think it's a bait and switch. I think the QR code being an integral part of the story is horrible. It's horrible for people that collect comic books, that like to read them in their hand, bag them, board them, put them away in their collection, and maybe you want to go back and reread that years from now. Who knows if that web page is even going to be available? So just too many things in the con column. I don't see anything in the pro column other than for Marvel trying to get customer information and get those people to start buying digitally, because we already know they don't like comic book shops. Marvel doesn't like comic book shops anymore. they haven't liked us in a long time, or they would be listening to us and they would be listening to their customers. So anyways, the new Iron Fist 50th anniversary special #1 with the QR code where Danny dies but doesn't really die, with him coming back from the grave, or his hand reaching out from the grave. Anyways, I mean, it was great to see Will Sportacio is somebody that I love. He signed autographs at my store a couple of times in Cali. I love Wilson and his family, so good for him. You don't see him on interiors much, hardly ever. So it was good to see him on a book. You know, the Chris Claremont and Frank Thierry stories were awesome. Love that. I just think the whole QR code thing is horrible. It's horrible. So don't give them your money when it comes to stuff like that, or they're going to keep doing it. So have a great rest of your Monday, and yeah, support your local comic book shop. I'll see you guys later.